Hi, I made a new Nintendo 3DS Quadruple XL, or as I'd like to call it, a giant 3DS. And in today's video, I'll show you how I made it. Not like everybody should do this. So how did I make this goofy looking Frankenstein contraption? It's simple. Cardboard, duct tape, paint, and a whole lot of effort. I chose cardboard specifically for this project as a way to show admiration and respect to Nintendo for selling expensive cardboard, aka Nintendo Labo. So I'm very inspired by them. No, I'm just kidding, it's cheaper, and my original plan was to 3D print this. However, it would be needlessly arduous and taxing to do it the 3D printed way because I'd have to print it in parts and it would take such a long time. So I figured cardboard would be the best option for this project. In this video, I will be using the super sticks and the super buttons, and as well as the keyboard that I featured in my last video. When I first unboxed the keyboard, this project immediately manifested in my head. So I just had to do it. Here I'm just painting the cardboard. Let's discuss why I made this in the first place. Why not? So I've already made 2 iterations of a DIY 3DS and they performed well in the algorithm. And also I love playing 3DS games. So fun fact, I have never held a paintbrush in my life. I don't know how to paint. So I figured that this project was also a good opportunity for me to do something outside my comfort zone. Even if I looked like a fool in the Walmart aisle for arts and crafts, it still makes me happy that I went on ahead and just jumped into it courageously. And I guess that idea that I had, that I really wanted to come to fruition, really pushed me over the edge. Even though I don't know anything about painting or making cardboard or whatever. Like a good once in a while reminder for us to explore, try other hobbies. I mean, we're only on this earth for such a finite amount of time anyways. So just have fun with it. Don't try to be too perfect because it will only burn you out. So I got the buttons here, the super stick, the 2 buttons, and I will be configuring it using the software, the 8-bit do ultimate software. So I'll put the link to download the software down in the description box. You just have to go to 8-bit do's website, then click retro mechanical keyboard, and then download for Windows. So once you're in the software, you have to make a profile. I already made one, but we'll make a new one. We'll put PDS. So first of all, you have to plug the wires in the back. Here are the controller or accessories inputs. So you have to plug them at the back of the keyboard to use these. So unfortunately, you have to buy this keyboard to be able to make a giant 3DS. If I click the Y input, it will highlight which button you are pressing, and then you just have to click on it and then designate which action you want it to be. So for this case, you want this to be A and B. So I'll put the first one as A. Save. And then the next one is still blank. Click it. Then B. And then it will be done. And then these are good to go. Next we have to configure the super stick. If I move the super stick, the A and B inputs would be highlighted. So same thing, then just follow the software. In this case it's navigation, up, so on and so forth. After you configure this in the software, you have to close it, and then you click the profile button. It will show a light indicating that you're on the profile that we just made. If I move left and right, now it will work. Cool. The only downside is we have to configure that for each game per emulator. So it's a little bit of a pain in the donkey, but it's worth it. Finally, it's done. Let's try and play it. Look at how ridiculous it looks. I will be making holes for these because I can buy extra super buttons. I'm gonna do that in the future. So stupid. I only have 2 buttons, A and B, so I can't run. Fantastic. And the touchscreen works as well. So stupid. It's just kind of weird because I have to play on the floor. It's just too big. Can you imagine playing Game Boy games on this one? I own the game too. So Nintendo, please don't come after me. Alright, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Let's try if it folds though. I have to remove this. So stupid. It folds! It folds! It actually folds. I made this channel cause I was just a little bored. Please subscribe, there's a whole world that we can all explore. We're all born minds to think alive. We're all born minds to think alive.